Okay, let's start now. Hello, everyone. We are really sorry. We were about to start at 8 p.m., but because of some technical issues, it's 8:34, and we are starting now. We are really sorry for it. We are really sorry. Okay, so my name is Janatul Naim Tabia, and I am the PR officer of AUWEC. Today, I'm going to be your host. Today's webinar is Road to Enter Corporate World, which is presented by Skill Hub in collaboration with AUWEC. This webinar is designed as a beginner's guide that will help students to know more about job prospects, opportunities, and skills that are required. And today we have a very special guest with us. Her name is Silvana Jahir. She is an IBA graduate and she is working at Unilever Bangladesh in finance department as management trainee. So I would like to invite her today and thank her for being on our show as a guest. So hello, Miss Silvana.
Hi, Tabea. Thank you to AUWEC and Skill Hub for inviting me here today. I hope that I'll be able to contribute something of value to this discussion. And yeah, looking forward to a good conversation.
Okay, so Apu, hope you're doing well, and thanks again for being our guest. Before we start our webinar, would you like to talk about yourself for our audience so that they can know more about you?
Yeah, sure. So as you said that I have graduated from IBA. Prior to that, I was in Sciendale School, and I have and right now I'm working at Unilever Bangladesh as a management trainee. I have taken part in some business competitions in my life, like all business students. And two of the competitions which are closest to my heart would be one is Battle of Minds and the other one is Biz Masters. So yeah, let's. I think that is enough to set the context, and maybe we can move on with the discussion.
Thank you, Silvana. Like as you know, our topic for today is road to enter corporate world. So to discuss on this topic, we are basically going to divide this show in three different segments. Basically, we are going to ask you three different questions and sub questions based on those segments. Okay. So let's start with our first question, which is like, what do you think? How our first year, second year, or even third year students should prepare themselves to get into multinational companies? I mean, what are the skills they should practice?
Okay, so there are numerous things that you can be doing right now. And the first thing I would urge everyone is to learn something, learn a skill, like you were saying. So let me just share a story that I heard a few days back. So this junior of mine knocked me and was telling me how she went for this job interview for an internship, and one of the feedback she got was that she had not done as many online courses as the other interviews. So, really, post Corona job interviews, I think recruiters would really be looking into how you have used this time, this quarantine, to build up and develop your skill set. So, I would urge everyone to get on this online learning journey and pick up a skill that you would want to learn. It can be anything. That you feel that you're good at or that you would want to develop a career in, and start learning, start gaining proficiency in a skill which is sellable, and I think that would really help you in your interviews.
Okay. So, like, would you share some of your business competition experiences?
Yeah, sure. So Okay, so I'll share my very first one. So the very first business competition I took part in was Youth Fest by North South. So I was probably just I'd probably just been going to IBA for 2 weeks then. I was a science student in my O levels and A levels, so I did not have any business knowledge at that point. And I remember going into the first round, not knowing anything about business competitions or business in general, because, like I said, I was just been going to IBA for 2 weeks. I was practically a baby, and the judge asked me something, and my teammate and I just looked at each other, and we were like, "What?" Like, he asked us a question and we did not even understand it. So that was my first experience. So the thing I'm trying to uh, point out here is that business competitions, and it's a journey. It's something that you're going to go through. Don't expect to do really well in the beginning. Most of the time, you're not even going to make it to the first round in the very beginning. But as you go through it, as you start understanding how it works, you're going to do better. And then you're going to, get competitions like Biz Mastros, which is an amazing competition. And Biz Mastros really helped me understand how Unilever thinks about its brands. So, if you're someone who sees herself and himself working at Unilever, or you would want to know more about Unilever, I would encourage all of you to participate in Biz Masters. It's coming up in October again, so I would highly encourage everyone to participate in that. And then, of course, there was Battle of Minds, and that was just amazing as well. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share.
Okay, so we got a question from the comment box, which is relevant to business competitions. This is from Zareen Suba Aziz. She says, "Hey Apu, if someone doesn't make it to semifinals in big BizComs, is this the entrance process more difficult in comparison to those who did?"
Entrance process in what?
I guess she meant like getting
In
into Unilever.
Okay. No, nothing like that. It's never, there is never really a correlation. Your recruitment tests and your assessment centers are completely different and is not dependent on how you perform in these competitions. So absolutely nothing to worry about there.
Okay. I hope Zareen has got her answer. Okay. So, moving on to our next topic. As a preparation to get into multinational companies, do you suggest students to do part-time jobs when they're doing their bachelor's?
Yeah, of course. I think that real life hands on work experience can never be substituted with theoretical knowledge. So you should be going out and taking part in internships, in part time work. You can also start something of your own, and that
Startup,
will
yeah.
help you understand how real business works. So
Yeah.
I'll encourage everyone to do that.
Okay, so like, uh, how can a student look for a part-time job which is relevant to their major field? Because this is a big struggle to find a
Okay,
job.
so for job search, I would highly recommend LinkedIn. I think that's a really good place to find jobs, also to find mentors, and to find people who are probably doing things that you would want to do in the future. So to find a mentor, to find job opportunities, LinkedIn is definitely a really good option. And also, networking here is very important. If you know someone, and if they can forward you, not necessarily that they have to forward your CV. If they can just let you know that, hey, there is an opening at this company, maybe you would like to check it out. So I think that's where really networking also comes in, and you should. That's why you should always try to get to know people and try to have a strong network.
Okay. Thank you so much, Appu, for your answer. Okay, so my second question will be, what are the opportunities that Unilever offer for the students of final year or even the fresh graduates? I mean, how is the recruitment process? Does CGPA matters? If yes, then to what extent?
Okay, so there is no CGPA bar, so I wouldn't say that
Great.
it is it is a requirement. I wouldn't say that. In terms of programs, we actually have many. So for final year students, there is our flagship internship program, which is which is ULIP, which is our internship program. And then for fresh graduates, we have an engineering trainee program, which is specifically for engineering graduates, so that they can pursue a career in the supply chain function. And then we also have CD trainee, which is for people looking to make a career in sales and marketing. And then, of course, there is UFLP, or the management trainee program. So those are the job opportunities that we have. Also, we have other opportunities such as Biz Learner. That's a freelancing opportunity, and it's open to students of any undergraduate student. So you don't have to necessarily be a fourth year student only to apply for this. And that's a great way to get on board and just to work on projects and gain that experience.
That's great. So they kind of offer a lot of opportunities
Yeah.
for students. Okay, so here another question is from Faria Samsun. She says, "What are the challenges that you faced before entering to Unilever?"
Wow, that's like my entire life what I have faced.
Yeah.
That's like a very vast topic, but okay.
In
So
short.
challenges. Well, people face a lot of challenges when something is new to you. It's a challenge. So let's say when I first started IBA, and like I said, I was someone who was always a science student. I'd always studied chemistry or biology. So uh, getting into that zone and understanding everything, challenge. Getting into business competitions, understanding how it works, challenge. Studying for the recruitment exams and understanding how that works, another challenge. So everything that comes new in your life will be a challenge. But you just have to stay calm and know that you're going to be able to get through it.
I can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, can we move on to the next question then?
Okay. So the next question is Unilever going to facilitate students in this pandemic situation?
Yes, of course. All the programs that I just talked about, they're all now being conducted virtually. So it's all you can take part in these amazing opportunities while working from home. So that's I think a very great way to facilitate students. And also something that has been launched very recently is our Learn to Lead sessions. So this is open for all students, and it's basically where senior leaders from Unilever come and take a session on something on an important business topic. So I think the registration for the latest session is ongoing, and it's on agility. So I'd encourage everyone to sign up for that. And the sessions are amazing, and you learn a lot. So in this way, Unilever is really um, is trying to promote the learning organization and giving students the opportunity to continue learning in this pandemic.
Okay. So, thank you so much, Apu, for your answer. I would like to ask you, like, what are the parts of working in a multinational company? Like, how do you feel?
Ah, it's well, obviously it's exciting, I would say. The level of self improvement that I have seen in my life in the 6 months that I have been working is enormous. So it's exciting. And improvement never comes from being in a comfort zone. So, of course, it was not always easy for me. I had to
Yeah.
learn a lot of things. I had to learn a lot of things really fast. And I'm still learning. Like, there's no end to learning ever in your life. So, I'm still learning every day. So, it has been exciting. That is the emotion that I would say has overrides all the other emotions that I have.
Okay. So, like, what do you think? What skills are a must to be able to cope up in a corporate, environment?
Okay, so over here, I would say your soft skills are the most important. So let's say how well you handle pressure, your ability to stay calm in a situation, I would say is very important. Your ability to learn is very important. How much you know right now is is not really the deciding factor, because let's say you go out today and you start learning Tableau. Okay. And by the time you start your job, another software will come up, which is going to be the talk of the town. So we're in a zone where you can't really learn everything that there is to learn. But you have to have that ability that if I have to do something, I can learn it fast and I can get the job done. So I would
Yeah.
say your ability to learn is one of the most important things, and it's your internal thing, so you can control it. That's the good thing about it. And also, obviously, communication and people skills is important. Your business acumen is important. And I would say that's for the soft skills. And for hard skills, I would say, uh, you know, I would say pick something that you're good at and that you would want to build a career in. That a role that you would like to do. It can be something analytical like data analytics. It can be something creative like graphic designing or anything like that, creating strong visuals. But anything that you would want and that you like to work with should be the hard skill that you develop.
Okay, so you are suggesting that learning something that you really like.
Yeah, of course. Obviously,
So
it has to be sellable. Like
yeah,
learning something you really like, it has to be sellable.
yeah. So, but a lot of times we feel a bit disconnected with what we study. I mean, sometimes we really don't know the practicality of what we are learning. So, like, how do you how do you suggest that? How can we keep a reality check?
Okay, to bridge that gap between your theoretical and practical knowledge, here's I think where part-time work really comes into handy, because if you don't practice what you are learning, then there is you won't be able to bridge that gap. I would also suggest that you develop a habit of reading, and you really harness the power of knowledge that books give you. Read business books, read self-development books, stay updated on the news, stay updated on latest trends in the economy. Know what happened in the budget earlier, know what changes came in. So when you stay updated, you're going to I think you're going to feel much more connected with what's happening in reality in the economy in business.
Okay. Thank you so much, Apu, for your answer. We have another question for Alma Ali Chaudhuri. She asks, what skills are a must to cope up in a corporate environment? I think we have already talked about
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Uh, I think she joined the live later. Can you please like explain again for her?
Yeah, sure. So as I was saying, it's mostly about the soft skills that you have. So I think I mentioned ability to learn, which is I think the most important skill out there. And then staying calm under pressure, people skills, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. I hope Alma has got her answer. Okay, so since we are almost done with our questions, I would like to ask you something really different, which
Okay.
is not related to university students, but those who, you know, after HSC, we some students from science background wants to get into IBA. So, do you have any suggestions for them?
Oh,
Since you were also a science student.
so IB admission test has got really nothing to do with business. It's more about aptitude in mathematics and basic mathematics and basic English and analytical power. So these are things that we have all learned. Like the questions, what they say is that it can be answered by someone who has passed grade 7. Like that's the level of questions that they set apparently. So whether you have studied business or whether you have studied science subjects, it won't really make a difference. I would say that practice mathematics, practice analytical questions, and inshallah, it will happen.
Okay. Thank you so much, Apu, for your answer. Okay, so we are almost at the end of the session. So, would you like to give few advices to our audiences? Because most of them are students, so they, since you know we are in a pandemic situation, so we are kind of lost. We don't know what to do and what not to do. So, students really need suggestions and advices. So, would you like to give them few advices?
Yeah, sure. The number one thing I'll tell you is that what I was saying, be prepared to answer this question in post-corona job interviews as to what have you been doing in this quarantine and what skills have you learned. Be prepared to answer this, and start building that answer from now on. Start doing courses, start learning some skills that you can talk about. Take part in business competitions. Work on your business acumen. Uh, read books. Like I said, I think staying updated on news is very important, and also stay calm. I think that's the most important thing. It's you don't have to feel lost. The good thing about everything on earth is that it's not going to last forever. So this pandemic is also not going to last forever. This situation is not going to last forever. And contrary to popular belief, I think things will work out. If you look at the latest trends in the economy, it is picking up. Countries are slowly opening up. Uh, so the RNG sector is doing better. Our remittance is better. So it's not going to be as bad. Don't get hopeless. Stay calm and have fun. Like honestly, have fun with your life. Don't get too stressed out, and just do something that you find fun, and you'll be all right.
I think you gave some really practical advices. I mean, I'm sure our audiences will be really helpful. We have a question from Nahida Sultana. I feel her question is very important as well as relevant. She asked, Apu, did you face any difficulties while entering to corporate for being a woman? I mean, what's the things that a woman should be aware of before entering the corporate?
Okay, so I did not have any such experiences actually, and I am very fortunate that I work in a company that really takes inclusivity very seriously. So over here, we believe in equality of treatment. And that is not something that I've had to face till now. So I've been very fortunate. I have heard stories, of course, we all hear stories about how difficult it can be for women. But my only advice to you in such situation would be remember that you're a strong individual and you are, don't ever let anyone tell you that you're not. Just do the right thing, show up with your talent, show up with your knowledge, and say that this is what I am, this is my qualification, and things will work. And if you feel that someone is not treating you properly, don't pursue that.
So, like, do you think it's easy to not pursue it anymore? Like, if someone is getting her or his dream job and she's not getting the treatment she deserves, like, is this that easy to leave that job?
What I meant by don't pursue it is I meant that don't. Um, you should obviously fight for it. If there is something that you feel if you've been unfairly treated, you're going to fight for it. But
Yeah.
don't pursue it, I meant that don't take the wrong treatment from someone. I should clarify that. I did not
Yeah.
mean that if you're being unfairly treated, to turn your back around and you accept defeat. Of course not. But you don't take that wrong treatment and you tell them that this is what I deserve. You give me this, or else you will take other actions. That's sort of what I meant here.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah.
So, as I said, we are actually at the end of the session, and I really hope our audiences enjoyed this webinar as much as I did, because you talked about something really important aspects of corporate world. So, like, I would like to end the session here. Before that, let me check if we have any new questions. Okay, so we have some questions. I think we already discussed that. Can you tell us about your journey to entering corporate world? We have already discussed.
Yeah.
Okay, so then how should the recent graduate students prepare themselves? We have already discussed. So yeah, I guess that's all from the comment section. Okay, so so there's a last question from Alma. Can you give us tips for interview process?
Okay, in job interviews, I would just say
Maybe
that.
she meant interview at Unilever, I guess, to be very specific.
Okay. Be yourself. Number one. Don't try to be someone you're not. They're gonna pick up on that. Wherever you go for an interview, they are going to pick up if you're trying to be someone. And just talk about everything that you have done. Answer their questions. Stay calm. That's very important. Always stay calm. And it make sure that it's a conversation. Don't be too rigid. Don't be scared. And it's going to it's going to work out.
Thank you so much. I guess Alma has got some tips. So, okay, so I would like to end the session here. Thank you so much, Appu, for being here as a guest. We are really honored to have you here, and you joined us as a guest and talked about so many things. And I wish you all the best for your life.
Thank you, Tabea. Thank you for having me, and I had a good time as well. I hope the answers were useful, at least to some extent, and I hope that I have clarified everything. And yeah, thank you. It was a very good experience for me as well.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm gonna save this live so that if someone has missed it, they can watch it later also. So yeah, I'm ending it here.
Okay.
Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you.